3, 2, 1.
Hello everyone, we're doing Manny Monday today. It's our first Manny Monday episode of 2020, so sit back, we're going to do a quick commercial break, and then we'll be back with our guest artist demoing Valentine's Day nails. KUPA Inc. is excited to introduce 2 new colors of the Manny Pro Passport, the Mermaid and the Pixie Passports. The Mermaid is inspired by beachy waves, and the Pixie is magical and girly. Both limited edition colors are available at 2 locations. In-store at Beauty Page, their address is 11561 Westminster Avenue in Garden Grove, California, or here at KUPA Inc. in Anaheim, California. You can also find them online at www.kupainc.com. KUPA is proud to introduce KUPA Base Coat, a superior adhesive between nail plate and gel products without damage to the natural nail. Also KUPA High Gloss and KUPA Matte Top Coats. Both are no-wipe, excellent sealers, and last 2 to 4 weeks. We also have the Trio Pack, which includes both high gloss and matte top coats and a free base coat. For more information, call us at 1-800-994-5872 or visit us online at www.kupainc.com. Hello everybody! So to introduce myself, my name's Nancy. I'm the social media coordinator here at KUPA. So I'm the one on the computer typing to everyone, and I run the Instagram and the Facebook page, all our social accounts, Twitter, YouTube. So that's who I am. Today we're really excited for our guest artist. She always comes to our demo days. She's a great nail tech, and she's super excited to be here. So let's give it up for Lisi Perez.
Hi everybody.
Woo. So today we're demoing a pink lipstick edge nail design with clear acrylic. I'm a big fan of clear nails.
Yeah, so that's a really, really popular design right now. Clear everything. Oh. So you see it on Instagram like crazy right now, so I decided to have a little more fun with it.
Yeah, and because she's using the Divinity acrylic, we're going to be giving away a foundation kit. So I am going to go ahead and paste that link in the comment section right now, and you guys can click the link, sign up, and then we'll be choosing a winner later today during the live, which is exciting. So let's get started.
Okay, so I'm going to be using the nail forms to sculpt out this design, and it's actually a lot easier if I use the form because my guide is going to be the numbers. I want everything to line up, and then so I'm going to take the little tabby thing, put it in the back, and then right away I'm just going to fold these 2 ends up together, okay, and then rip these apart. Can you see?
So what are your tips for using forms and sculpting nails as opposed to tips?
Honestly, it's just patience. See, this one like hugs and fits perfectly on her nail. You feel comfortable? And then I know a lot of people have problems. I have to use gloves while I'm using them, but I practiced enough to the point where I'm not going to touch the sticky part. And then just make sure it's hugged underneath the nail. And then make sure that these 2 are always lined up. Turn your finger a little bit. So these 2, these 2 have to be lined up just to make sure you're gonna get an even nail. Because if it's all wonky, then your nail's gonna come out wonky. And then line it up. So the black line is my guide. So I'm gonna make sure the knuckle lines up right here.
So how long have you been in nail tech?
I've been doing nails for 4 years, and then I've been strictly using KUPA products for 2 years now, and I have been obsessed with KUPA ever since. And to be honest, the passport alone is how I learned about KUPA, and that saved my life because I had an old, low machine, and I ended up having carpal tunnel for that reason. And then one of my boss that I used to work for, she introduced me to the passport, and the handpiece made a huge difference. And I'm like,
You
Now
can
I go
save so
crazy.
much time, and
Yeah.
it helps your muscles too. Speaking of the passport, we're actually doing a giveaway right now. For the passport, we're doing a Valentine's Day giveaway. I will paste that link into the comment section. It's basically you have to repost your favorite KUPA product and then hashtag KUPA giveaway, and we'll be choosing that on Valentine's Day. So
Ooh, fun.
you could win your own Manny Pro passport.
Oh, so pretty.
And look and show them this mermaid that's so pretty. Everyone's like in love with this Manny Pro. I love the ombre and like the iridescent color.
This is so pretty, and I'm so lucky that I get to use it today.
Yay!
So, yay. And then make sure it's lined up. I never knew this goes into here.
Oh yeah.
And I've had a passport for 2 years, and it took me like up until recently, I learned that it goes in there.
The belt clip, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I've already prepped her nail using my favorite bit, the enhancement prep bit, and I love this bit the most. Here it is. This is my favorite bit because it does 3 things in one, I say. It already pushed back her cuticle, removed the cuticle, and also buffed the nail. So I saved my time right there. And now I'm going to go ahead and start with the dehydrator, which is number 1 piece.
And I'm going to be commenting all of the products that she's using. So the Divinity Peace, Love, and Harmony bundle.
Yes, I love this. And then this is my favorite one too. This is Love, number 2. It's an acid-free primer. And I learned a long time ago it's better to use acid-free primer. I actually had a bad chemical burn once not with an acid primer.
What's the name of the bit again? The one that you said your favorite?
The enhancement prep bit, this one.
Okay, yeah. So Lindsay Nelson. It's the enhancement prep bit.
Yes.
And feel free to ask any questions in the comments. I'm looking at these. And Phyllis says, "Hi Lucy, great to put a face with the name."
Hi, Phyllis.
You and Phyllis are both some of the top fans.
Yeah.
So.
I know, isn't it crazy? Now I'm here. Normally I'm in the chat, and now I'm here.
Yeah.
So now I do reply when I see comments on the chat. I'll reply too because I know a little bit.
Elaine says, "We're obsessed with Lucy."
Yay! So excited. All right, so now I'm using my number 8 acrylic brush, and I have the bling one. So I like the bling one better. And
So
then
cute.
I'm gonna use, there I go. This is the Cover Pink. The Cover Pink Divinity acrylic. And I'm gonna go ahead and start with a very thin layer just to sculpt her nail bed. Also, I do this step because since the Tripic colors are really pigmented, they can possibly stain the finger. So I learned that as well. There you go. So I start right here at the free edge and then just start patting it down. Also, if she wants to change the design later, she doesn't have to go all the way down to her bare nail.
How do you choose which size brush you're using when I know everyone has their own personal preference, but do you prefer a thicker brush?
For me, it depends on what length of nail that I'm doing and if I'm doing a design. So my number 8, I like it because if I'm not doing a very, very long nail, I'll just go with my 8 to pick the correct portion of bead, I want to say. I do switch out to my 10 when I'm just going to go straight in with a long nail. And then
Center it.
there you go. And then my number 8 also helps me when I'm going to do designs with just acrylic. Because, you don't need a big brush when you're just going to do small little beads. And then I'm gonna extend, hold on. I'm gonna do a nice clean edge right here.
Yeah, Phyllis says she loves our backdrop, which is behind Lucy right now. We worked on that this week and we got it up. We moved locations because we used to be over there, back there behind me. But I think it looks great and it shows off all our colors. They're so pretty and the bottles look really nice.
Yes, I walked in here. So normally I come here every demo day.
Mm-hmm. Which, speaking of which, our next demo day is March 2nd. And I'm going to comment that Facebook link so you can click attending. If you live in Southern California or around Anaheim, you should definitely come. Lucy can vouch that they're really fun and educational. What's your favorite part about demo day?
Oh my gosh. So I think my favorite, besides the goodie bag, by the way.
Yeah, the goodie bag is great. It changes every month or every demo day, which is every other month about. But literally the first 50 guests get a free goodie bag.
Yes. So I automatically love the goodie bag. And then the fact that you can actually ask all the questions and they're going to focus on what you want to know about. So if you have more about 3D, you can like find out 3D and then you actually get to play with the stuff.
Yeah.
So that's always a lot of fun. And then of course the educators that are here, they're always fun and full of energy and it's yeah. I'm like, I always have fun. It's never a boring moment. I promise you that.
So we hope to see you there. You can meet Lucy and Patricia and
I will be there for sure. So now, let me close this up.
I love how glittery these are.
Yeah, this one is I'm going to use Lulubelle. I'm obsessed with this color. It's so shimmery.
It's perfect for Valentine's Day coming up too.
And I can't wait to make more designs out of this one. So let's see. So I don't dunk my brush all the way in. I just barely absorb it in there. And then start building a little bit. Okay, relax your finger. Like, bring it up. So I'll start over here at the free edge. At the base of the nail, sorry. Just because I don't want to do too much. And if you notice, it's just starting to slide down on its own. So you don't have to like manipulate too much. Just make sure it's flush to the cuticle. And then start patting it down.
And earlier, before we started the live, Lucy was saying that you've had these brushes for 2 years and they're still intact, great.
Mm-hmm.
So our brushes last a really long time.
Yeah, so see, mine.
And I just love the little glittery rocks in there.
See, this is how I can tell. I've had this brush for a while, I don't know. The bling is not, yeah, you can see like 2 different colors now. I don't know, can you pick it up? Yeah. So this one's a little more yellowy. This one's starting to get a little yellowy. Mm-hmm. So I've had them for a while.
Even so though, they still look very pretty.
I still love it. I'll still use it. I'm like, no, this is my go-to brush. Number 10 and number 8. If you guys had the brushes blinged out in bigger sizes, I would still get the bigger sizes. Because I don't know if you guys see my page or have you known Mie? She does those extremely long nails.
Mm-hmm. Mie length.
Yeah. And I love doing those nails on myself as well.
Do you? You don't have long nails right now?
No, not right now. I was actually nervous to come here.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I'm like, let me not, because I just want to make sure like I get it done correctly.
Yeah. It definitely helps to be able to see better if you aren't blocking what you're doing.
I know, like, Mie does it like nothing.
Her nails are so pretty.
Oh, I know. It's like, what is Mie up to now? By the way, hi Mie, if you're out there watching. Okay. So now I'm gonna start to go on it at an angle. And again, it's just gonna run on its own.
I like this lipstick edge too that I've been seeing a lot more lately.
So, and it's not, you don't have to keep it in just clear. You can actually like just color combo it as well. So if you want to, instead of having the clear side, you can put a different color. You can encapsulate like glitters and flowers, whatever you prefer.
What are your tips for getting like a smooth slant?
So, see, as long as your brush is clean, so I keep wiping every single time, and I just keep sliding across, and then push on the side, and then again use the form as your guide. That's going to be a big time saver because you don't have to do a lot of filing or anything after that. And then I know a lot of people, when they do like the color blocking or anything else like that, they like to get the hand file, but honestly, as long as you have a clean brush, you can get a clean edge like this.
Phyllis wants to know, what do you do most in the salon, dip or colored acrylic?
Actually, colored acrylic, not so many dips. I have very few that I do with dip. But if I do use dip, I use KUPA's dip kit because that gel adhesive is way better. And I like the fact that the gel adhesive, it's not just for dip, and you can actually use it for other stuff as well.
And it's sanitary with the disposable tray.
Yes. Oh, I love those trays. Again, multiple uses, not just for the dip powder. So I also have like little crystals that you just sprinkle on top of the nail, and then I use the tray to put underneath.
And then Phyllis has a part 2 to her question.
Ooh.
Which is, what is your favorite nail item to do? 3D art or hand painting?
I would say, dang, I want to say I rather do 3D because hand painting, I'm not the best, to be honest. I mean, I do it a lot. Like, I have a client that she gets one design on each finger and it's all different. But if I can just do a 3D design, better, especially because I can plan ahead.
Yeah, what do you normally do? Like a flower or?
So yeah, like depending on the holiday as well. So right now, since it's
like rose, I'm sure.
Yeah, so little mini flowers, a little bows as well. What else? Little hearts.
Little bows sound cute.
Yeah, they are super cute. Especially like but like there's a certain one, the long ribbon. It looks so pretty when it just flows down the nail because it looks 3D.
I just realized I forgot to give you guys the discount code.
Ooh.
So if you want to shop any of these products today, you can get it for 25% off, which is a higher percentage than we normally offer. So it's pretty exciting. And your code is going to be MM15, which is Manny Pro Monday. MM15. So shop at KUPA Inc. for 25% off. And you can get all these products that, Lucy's saying she loves so much.
I do love it like crazy. So see, now you can see I have a clean slant. And then again, I used the forms as my guide. So right where her free edge is, all the way up to the number 2, because I want to make them all the same length. And then clean sides. And now I'm going to go and switch out. I'm going to switch out to the clear. So the clear structure acrylic. And then I'm gonna get not such a big bead, but I want to make sure that all of this is filled in correctly before I encapsulate the whole thing. And normally, yeah, I encapsulate the whole thing because since the triptych colors are not a structure acrylic, I don't want to change the color in any way. So a lot of color acrylics, they're not meant to be filed.
So actually, it's funny. We're talking about this because Andrea just asked a question, which I feel like falls under this subject. She says, Andrea Silvers, I just purchased the dip powder and I wanted to know if you need to encapsulate the glitter color powder with a clear white, or can you file it without affecting the glitter? And we were talking about that before, that you do need to encapsulate it.
Yes. Yeah, because if you start filing with the glitter, chances are you're gonna change the whole thing completely. I know, but there's like a few that are a little more different than others. Because I know a lot of the neutral, like the Nudie Patootie collection, that one, there's the ones that don't have like the shimmer or anything in it, you can go directly on the color and start filing. Ooh, and I ran out of monomer.
Oh no.
Okay, so I ran out of monomer, so I need a little bit more. And I use, there you go. I use the brush to make sure that it's all in there. Okay, so now I do want to go ahead and encapsulate everything else. And again, relax. So I make sure that the finger is pointed down a little bit, just because I want the acrylic to just start sliding down, and that way you're left with not so many bumps. So again, less work. See, and that's it. And this is before.
Nice.
And then if you want to, just give it a couple minutes. And then you can go ahead and like start pinching the nail. I'm not gonna lie, I always want to try and pinch the nail, but because I'm doing a whole set, I forget half the time. But it's nice, like when I'm just doing one right now, I just pinch it in a little bit. And I cover everything because I'm very clumsy. I've spilled a lot of acrylic.
Oh yeah, you were talking about that earlier.
Yeah. It's a very sad moment when you see one of your favorite colors just all over the floor, all over the table.
It's too hard to like sweep up too, I feel like.
Because they're so fine. So I love them because they are really, really fine. And then they're easy to mix and create new colors. So just because you don't see one of the colors here, you can mix them and create a whole new color. And so that's where the hoarding part comes in. I have a lot of empty jars that have a lot of custom colors that I've created with the KUPA colors.
What are some colors that you've mixed that have turned out really well?
Before the nude collection came in, I used the orange and I used the white, and I made like a nice little nude color. Also, like I messed with the green a little bit, and then also the blue. So I wanted not too light, not too dark. So I want to say Sergeant Angel.
That's the blue one.
Yeah, that's
which
the
is
blue
actually it falls under Pantone's color of the year.
Yes.
Yes.
So
yeah,
yeah,
so that one's a good one.
I got that one, and I mixed it with white a little bit as well, and it's so pretty. But yeah, I just constantly love to mix.
And I feel like your clients are going to be extra excited if you're like making custom colors for them.
Yeah, so anytime I make anything custom, yes, they get really excited.
Well, I feel like a lot of people probably don't know that you can even do that unless you're a nail tech.
Yeah. Or I just show it to them right away. It's like, oh, okay, I can make an in-between color because they want a specific design that they already came in with. So I'm like, okay, I can just start mixing all of these things together and you get your color. And they're like, well, I have my own custom color. Yes, this was by me. Like, so they get happy for that. Now I'm gonna go ahead and tap the nail.
Phyllis says she also loves your hair.
Thank you. Yeah, I just got a haircut.
Actually, oh, really? I noticed. Did it have the longer on one side look before a demo day?
It did.
Okay.
But the thing was, it was like already down to here.
Oh, so maybe it wasn't as noticeable.
So, and then because I want to get rid of my blonde. See if you can see my blonde here.
Oh, really? I kind of like it.
I like the fact that now it's like just in this piece.
Yeah.
So maybe I kind of want to put a colors or playing with it because I love color.
Yeah.
Color is life. Okay, let me take. See, these are super, super sticky. Ugh. Sorry. And then just pinch underneath. There you go. See? So sticky. And see, I wear gloves because I have to say I have hyperhidrosis, so I have really, really sweaty hands. And when I have to do my nails, these forms will survive my hands. So if they survive my hands, chances are they're going to survive everybody else's hands. They're not going anywhere. Okay, now, again, love the shaper buffer file. So file on one side, buffer on the other side. I got an extra file to file off the edges. I do not want to cut her. So please, please. I know we're always in a rush. Make sure to file your file. File your file. Okay, so
Which you just use another one of the shaper files.
I always keep one like in my drawer or on the side because I'm always gonna make sure I file. I'm gonna file. But clean one always next to you, and then at the end of the day, just throw it out. Okay. And then just slowly. There's not that much filing that we have to do because again, you use the form as your guide, so minimal filing. So just clean up the sides a little bit more. And then go up.
Have your clients been asking for a lot of art lately?
Right now, actually, not like yes and no, but I've done a lot of stonework recently.
Oh, right. You were talking about a set you did for the Grammys.
Yeah. So
That's exciting.
it is. I was like, okay, and then she asked for the actual. It's called a gramophone or something like that.
Okay, yeah.
The trophy that they hold
Oh,
up.
right, yeah.
So I designed that on her nail as well with the stones.
With each nail had
bling.
blinged
everywhere.
out.
So I feel like that's going to be really popular coming in. Get that bling going. But it's also going to be pretty when you have bling colors like this. And then can you see this one? And this one as well. So I did this one before with the glitter. And that one I used Edie.
Edie, yeah. I like Edie a lot.
Oh, I know. Anything glitter. Like, glitter is life.
It's so glittery, too.
I know. Like, who can get mad at glitter? Really? Alright, so now I'm going to go, what is this piece?
So something we were talking about also was the bits are coordinated in level of coarseness by warm to
cool to
warm tones.
Yeah. So, because we were trying to figure out, okay, wait, the blue is what? Coarse?
So red is extra coarse.
And then blue
yellow is coarse.
Yeah, right? No.
Blue is medium and then white is fine.
Yeah, there you go. See?
So it's in order of the coolest color to the warmest color. So it's an easy way to remember if you're choosing which bit you want and you want a more coarse bit, you're going to go with a warmer color. So like a yellow or a red, which would be coarse or extra coarse.
Mm-hmm. And for me, I actually love using the extra coarse when it's coming down to remove. It's faster and a lot easier.
Whereas you use the fine or medium.
Yeah, right now I'm using the medium just to make sure that everything is nice and flush to her cuticle. And then I'm just gonna go down her nail to make sure it's more smoother before I go in with the buff.
Do you have a certain way you decide which bit you're going to use for, I know you just said that you like more coarse bits for removal, but
yeah.
What are some of your favorite bits?
Well, number one, I cannot live without is always going to be the enhancement prep bit, because no matter what you're going to do, that bit will be for everything, whether it's going to be just a regular gel manicure, hard gel, acrylic, anything. That one's going to be the go-to. And then to remove, yeah, I like to use the Typhoon extra coarse. It's a lot faster. It gets it all the way down, and then I'll finish off with either a medium or a fine diamond bit, because it's going to be touching her natural nail when it's going to remove. And then right now actually I'll switch out my bits. Depends what I like to play around with, and I'm stuck on the Typhoons for right now. And even when it's just to like do this part, this is the, wait, you said medium, so this is the medium. I know I'm gonna get confused. But yeah, so I like using this medium bit just to like make sure it's a lot smoother and less bulky.
And Phyllis, if you're talking about, Phyllis asked what the sparkle color was, the one we used. We did a nail before we started the live. It was Edie.
Yeah.
That one. Although this is also sparkly.
Yeah. So this
Lulu is also sparkly.
Yeah.
But the Edie's a little bit darker, more of like a hot pink. I
yeah. See? And there we go. So I just want to do a little bit cleaning around there. And then, before I get in trouble, let me take off the dust from the handpiece. And then I'll go in with the sanding band. I don't do a lot of hand filing, I'm not gonna lie. Again, I have carpal tunnel, so whatever I can use my passport, I'll use my passport to do the whole set. So the Easy Off Mandrel sanding band, again, another one that I have to have. So enhancement prep and the sanding band. If I have those two, I will survive. If I don't have anything else, then we'll work it out.
So white is fine, yellow is medium, blue is coarse, and red is extra coarse. So I think, yeah. We were getting a little bit mixed up there, but you can always check the website too if you're, needing to remember.
Okay, so see, I just wanted a buff. Finish buffing her nails, and then any little spots that I missed, it would also take care of that as well. See? And then again, when I'm doing most of my filing, it's all going down. And then I'll just do like a quick over the top part. And that's it. This is like a really simple design, but it's really pretty and it's really popular. And again, with this, you can actually put like dry flowers or glitter or anything else just to make it pop a little bit more. Whatever you want, or whatever your client wants as well. But of course, most clients actually like what you have your opinion on, like what's popular for you. I always get asked that, like, oh, well, what are you using more right now? What's in right now? What do you recommend? Because we're doing nails all day, so we see the nails all day. Oh,
so before we announce a winner, I just want to shout out one more time that you can enter our giveaway today, which is going to be the foundation kit. So I am going to comment that link right now, and you can fill out the form in order to potentially win a foundation kit in just a few minutes.
So right now, I'm just going to cleanse her nail with the nail cleanser. I have been obsessing over this as well because it leaves your nails nice and clean and dry, because I want to top coat them. So all this dust, you don't have to worry about, because I know dust is the enemy when it comes to doing your nails. None of that. And then since we've been touching the nail, there's moisture building on top of it, and then using the nail cleanser is going to get rid of any moisture, so when you just top coat, it's going to stay pretty. And now I'm going to use the high gloss top coat.
Our top coat is such a popular choice for nail techs. I'm on social media all the time, and I just see constant posts of techs saying how much they love this top coat.
Yes.
The matte one and the high gloss one, but both of them just last so long. Like, you have to try them if you haven't tried them.
Yeah, I love this stuff, to be honest. I love everything KUPA. But this is such a pretty top coat, and I'm gonna do the edges as well. See, even without, look how pretty that is.
Yeah.
Sparkle and shine.
So pretty.
Go ahead into the lamp for 60 seconds.
So Swarovski Rosita says, "Hola desde Mexico. Me encanto este diseño."
Hola, bienvenidos.
I speak very little Spanish, but she likes the design. And then also Shannon says the standing bands are a must-have.
Yes. So I will always keep either medium or fine. Just depends what I always switch out. So Jess actually calls me the bit queen.
The bit queen.
The bit queen, because I have so many bits, but I have probably like 2 rows of the enhancement prep bits, 1 row of the easy off mandrel, right? And then like 3 or 4 typhoons, and then the typhoon radius as well, just because the typhoon radius is more flat. So again, preference. But then there's also a new one in my kit. Well, actually it's not new, it's been in there. I think it's tapered. I'm not sure what it is, but I know it's a tapered one, and that one's really nice to get around the cuticle. So see, here's the final touch.
If you're wanting to browse bits or anything, you can shop online, but also Elaine pointed out that you should also download the KUPA app. We do tons of great deals on there. You can always stay in the know about sales on the KUPA app. So if you have a smartphone, which most of us do nowadays, definitely go download the KUPA app.
See, I just put a little bit of cuticle oil on her nail.
And we love that cuticle oil too.
Smells like Skittles. And now it's nice and pretty. Ready for the picture.
Yay! Cool, so we're gonna announce the winner now.
Drum roll.
The winner is going to be Arizona Anderson.
Congratulations!
Yay! Congratulations, Arizona. You can call us at 1-800-994-5872 to get your Divinity Foundation kit. And don't forget, if you didn't win, that's okay. You can still use the code MM15, which is for Mani Pro Monday, which we're going to be doing every Monday until NTNA season is over. And if you aren't aware about NTNA, that's the Nails Magazine's online competition. It's a great competition featuring some of the most amazing nail techs in the nation and world. So tune in Wednesdays if you want to follow along that competition. Beth Livesay of Nails Magazine and Elaine Watson, the KUPA VP, are the hosts of that one. And that's Wednesdays, but we're going to be doing these Facebook Live nail demos every Monday at 2 p.m. So we hope to see you there. Thank you so much for coming in, Lucy. Do you have any words of wisdom or tips for the viewers?
One tip I would always say is have patience, to be honest, because in this industry, you have to have the patience to deal with the clients and to learn new things, but always stay learning.
Yeah, and that's great advice, especially coming from someone who always is coming to our demo days. So come meet us and hang out with us and learn and get your education. Our next free demo day is March 2nd. Our next e-file class is May 4th. I'll put the link in the comments right now. And let's get a last look at those nails before we sign out for the day. So pretty. I love that look. And we'll see you next week. Thanks for tuning in. Bye, guys.
Bye.
KUPA is proud to introduce KUPA Base Coat, a superior adhesive between nail plate and gel products without damage to the natural nail. Also KUPA High Gloss and KUPA Matte Top Coats. Both are no wipe, excellent sealers, and last 2 to 4 weeks. We also have the Trio Pack, which includes both high gloss and matte top coats and a free base coat. For more information, call us at 1-800-994-5872 or visit us online at www.kupainc.com.